Alright class, so unfortunately it has come to my attention that you guys are having sex. So, since your parents aren't here, we're gonna teach you about safe quirk sex.
The quirk talk? Oh jeez. I'm really bad at this one.
Alright guys, so I'm here to tell you about a topic that really turns me on! Quirk sex.
Oh man, the quirk talk. First things first. Don't do it if you can't control it. You don't want to break someone's back. I'm looking at you, Deku.
So you get two people, and those people really enjoy each other.
Something I, Midnight, the R-rated 18+ hero, has a lot of experience in. In fact, when you are 30 years, we'll be talking about this a lot.
I have been running this topic the entire day because I've had my experiences with different people's quirks and my own quirk, and you know, sometimes when you're having sex, using your quirk, let's be honest, okay, if Todoroki comes to me saying that you broke his back, there's gonna be some problems.
And so they go out and they do things.
First of all, it's always consensual. Always. Never.
But what if there's someone who won't consent?
We're talking about sex here. The quirk talk, yeah, like, oh, maybe when you're playing football, you get really excited and you throw down really hard and bounces up like that. Now, Bakugo, you're lucky. You have a partner that can hard him, so he doesn't have to worry about getting damaged. But this is for the rest of you.
Hopefully slowly. Take it slow. Don't just go out with anyone.
It is always consensual.
We're talking about those unadulterated feelings rushing through your blood, going and making you do crazy things that you don't want to think about in the morning or tell your grandma ever, because grandma will not understand. I don't want the dorms damaged.
I mean, go out, like, go do things, but like, keep it PG. Keep it G. Really,
It's okay to sleep with whoever you want, as long as you're not in a committed relationship and you're still respecting the boundaries of that relationship.
Things can get, slippery or messy or cloney. Trust me, that was weird when you had a lot of clones of you running around. I do not recommend it. I don't want the students damaged.
go to the movies, meet them, go in group dates. Don't go alone for the first time, because that's how you wind up in bad situations, and you wind up in someone's room that you don't know, and then you're naked.
Like, look, I've been in a few open-ended relationships with a few of my guy friends. And we all had this understanding of, okay, you get him this week, you get him that week. He's too gay for me, so...
I'm here to give you some tips and some guidance on how to keep your quirk in control while you're banging. And I don't want the teacher on night guard damage, which is usually me.
Like the person, you go out again in a group.
It's all night time you having an orgy?
It's fine. But no, seriously, respect the rules of your relationship. However, don't feel bad if you want to play around and experiment a bit. Come on. We all do it.
First off, make sure when you find that special little baby that makes your little heart go pitter-patter that you ask them if they're okay with having sex with you. Sometimes when you're doing things like that, you tend to lose control.
No,
I think he is indeed possibly.
No, I'm talking about group dates. No, none of that. None of that yet.
We all experiment a lot.
Or make sure that they understand what your quirk can do, because some people don't understand that, oh my god, Hasashi, you have a voice quirk. That means you scream really loud, and that can deafen people and you get excited and can't control it. So what I'm saying is...
You wait.
15-year-olds, you guys don't know how to use your quirks. I'm sorry. You guys just don't have good enough control of them.
Make sure they understand the dangers of being with you, because you are one dangerous machine. And I know from personal experience that not many of you, whether it's your temper, excitement, whatever, are very good at controlling your quirks.
And then you get to know the person. Once you get to know the person really well, after you're like older and... Look, okay, I know most of you guys are already doing it now, but like, can I just say that you should be a little bit older? Because I just don't know if that's really appropriate for 14-year-olds to be doing.
Come on, let's take Bakugo for example. He could be, getting it, and all of a sudden he's sweating and just boom, boom, boom. That would look really bad.
What was it? I had something. Oh, okay. So once you found out somebody, and you start getting freaky, you know, some people suggest that you, like, hold yourself back. You suppress all those feelings that you're having. You don't let things go crazy because, damn, that can get messy. But I'm here to tell you no. So, I'm not going to be there during those moments.
Granted, I was doing a lot worse when I was your age.
Yeah, and it'd be really messy.
You let it go. You can't control yourself anyways, so you might as well let yourself have a good damn time. They know the dangers. You can even have them sign a little document that says I'm not responsible for any injuries that we may commit tonight. So you need to be aware pretty much the entire time of what your quirk's doing. And if you can't, don't do it.
Such a I am here. Off of Hazashi's butt crack, but I mean.
Oh, everyone doesn't talk about that. To be the number one hero, you've got to do worse things.
No, God, no.
So, just remember to stay in your surrounding, like, stay in reality. Know what you're doing, because you may send your partner to the hospital because you broke their back 3 different times in a month.
So, you go out there, you go strong, you say, bitch, this is my quirk! Here it comes! And you know, like, sure, some people may get hurt. They just have to know that you could do that, maybe. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I was with plenty of partners in high school who couldn't control themselves.
No, don't.
That is exactly what I'm about to say!
So I have to.
No, do better than
I've
me.
got enough!
You're supposed to surpass me, not beat me. Stop it!
Oh.
Yes! Yes!
Always don't forget condoms.
Try to find someone who's compatible though. Like, for example, if someone could erase quirks, that would be great for someone like me to get with because my quirk is uncontrollable sometimes, and when I get swept away, I get swept away. And ended up in the infirmary a couple times. And I have to wear hearing aids because one of them just lost their shit.
Oh, you could
Luckily,
be talking about
I got
someone
surgery
else.
to fix it. We go to the same school.
So don't do
I
am here.
Someone else!
No.
Straight out there!
I'm here.
Oh.
I don't think you can do that.
Inappropriate.
Oh no! Oh God, that's not. Back to the quirk talk. Back to the quirk talk.
What if you actually have like a strength quirk?
Those are an extremely important part. Because, look, they might say they have, oh, my quirk makes it so I can't get you pregnant. It's a lie. It's not true.
So having someone there who can just take that away from me and not make me worry about it, that's really what I need to be. That's what I need to be with.
Yeah, what do I do with my quirk?
Hey! It wasn't talking about you! Shut up! Answer Carrie's question.
So,
Mike.
Well, when you have a strength quirk, I mean, my best advice is just go easy. Don't get too caught up in the moment, because that's how you break someone's back and ribs. And
Haven't you broken,
finger.
like, a lot of people's backs, though?
Like a lot. That's a good number.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a great number.
A great number.
So, always practice being safe.
Just like someone who, I don't know, for example, may have an explosion quirk. They need to find someone that's going to have a rock solid body and make sure that they won't be damaged in any sort of explosions going on. And some of your friends run you in a shopping cart down the street, and then you get banned from going to certain stores. Anyways, wasn't my fault.
Mr. Hizashi talked about it on his radio show.
I'm sorry. What?
You what? Oh my God! You listen to my radio show?
Of course, why wouldn't I? Next, I know you might want to be cool and you might have like a quirk that like is fire and you can like leave like frostbite burns, you know, just keep it to the extent that it will be gone in the morning.
Or another example, just throwing that out there, if you guys get really freaky, it might be useful to have a girl with a really long tongue to scoop you back in once you fall out the hallway. My point being is, yeah, sometimes they have those pills that help nullify it during that time, but those don't always work. We've seen it with our lovely student examples, Kirishima and Bakugo, where we've seen explosions just randomly happen and we have to remake rooms.
Okay, yeah, so with strength quirks, you have to be really careful. Don't get caught up in the moment. I mean, I know that you're getting into it, and, like, trust me, you're really getting into it. There's some biting going on, you know, like, you're right about there, and you just lose control. Just don't lose control of your quirk when you lose control, because one time Angie did that, and the entire dorm room caught fire.
Like, do you know how hard it is to train with someone who literally their entire arm is covered in a burn mark? It's rough.
Quirk compatibility is a huge thing. You can't just bang anyone. I mean, you can, and I did, and I made a lot of mistakes while doing that. Trust me, if I didn't use condoms the entire time, I think I might have gotten an STD. Not that you need to know about that. We're not talking about that safe sex right now. I'm just trying to talk to you about your quirk. So what I'm saying is, stop. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being called in the morning. I'm sick of having to take a rocket from flying into the sky. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of Tenya. His bullshit. I'm just done. I'm just done.
Poor Ray was the victim at the time, and man, she had burns for weeks. Thank God she had an ice quirk. It's the only reason she survived that one. And lo and behold, young Dobby was born.
I know a lot of you are gay. Like, so let's just leave it at that. You're all gay.
So maybe if you feel yourself, you get getting into the zone, and you're getting kind of freaky, sweat's pouring everywhere, and you need to just like release something, try to focus that energy more onto your private parts, because if you release your quirk into someone, they could cause damage, or they could fall asleep while having sex with you. I'm sure that one of your teachers might relate to that. You might be talking too much. Aswa, and if I see a Yoma's beautiful little lasers shoot out again, I'm gonna lose my shit, okay?
Oh my god, who's Ayama doing? Ayama.
Ayama? Everybody.
Oh my god.
I get it, like, you know, sometimes quirk sex is a little bit sexy, so, like, if you gotta use it, you know, maybe go 1 or 15%, depending on who you're with. I mean, judge it on their gauge. Like, for instance, let's take it young Deku and young Uraraka. You definitely wouldn't want to use more than 1%, not because they're a frail human being, but or we're a girl. It has nothing to do with sexes. It just has to do with the fact that
I'm sleeping with Todoroki.
tiny. Okay, wow.
Yeah, some people may be lucky and have bendy fingers and can use that to their advantage, but you don't, so don't try it.
If you're getting with a quirk who's normie and they start to get kind of like, trying to like push you to use your quirk, just so you know, there's a thing called a quirk kink, and people want to be used and abused by people with quirks. It's disgusting. My sexuality, my body is not your kink, but people turn it into that all the time. In fact, you're all sluts. I mean that in a nice way because we don't shit slam here, but damn.
She can handle 15%, she's a man!
Yeah, she also can handle a lot more.
Okay,
Drugs and sex. Just stay away from drugs, kids. They're not good. They're not cool. You're not gonna be a cool All Might because you did
I am here.
of Hizashi's ass. Because,
No one's doing
I am here.
off my ass. I'm throwing that out there.
because Aizawa is upset at him.
You're getting really personal.
What? You have to relate to them.
They don't need to know who you're relating to. So you gotta find your limits, and when you see someone like that, you gotta be like, bitch, I am not afraid to get my Uber out here. You're not getting this quirk here, or next Sunday, or in 3 years, because I won't remember your name, and we won't see each other again, because I'm gonna come
I am here.
for. I can't even keep the couple straight. I'm gay.
Asui throws me around like a rag doll.
yeah,
Sorry.
Asui is one you could use 15% on because she could take out anyone,
She
honestly.
can take out me.
God, you know what, Tokiyami, I don't want to hear anything from you because you're the reason I'm having to do this, in fact. Ever since you and Asui decided to get freaky and she threw you out of your dorm naked with Dark Shadow in there.
How did he stay in there?
I don't know if that's the problem.
Don't film it. You all underage.
This quick talk is harder than I thought. I'm not great about talking about limits here. I am someone who is a limitless person. My voice, the more I push it, the greater it is. So I need to not necessarily have limits. Anyways, so please don't make me do this again. It's an awkward enough conversation. I had to remove Minetta physically from the class.
God, I watched her tongue and slither from that room and just scoop up Tokiyami's naked body. That was horrific. A teacher should never witness that.
If you're using your Quirk at 15% and you can't control it, just stop.
However, there are some of you out there who really do need to have limits, like people with, I don't know, maybe a fire quirk or an ice quirk to match it, and they might be having sex and accidentally burn half of our dorm rooms down. That would be a person who would need limits. Ooh, honestly, all of this has just got me so stressed out. Like, I haven't slept for hours. In fact, I just need to...
Oh, I mean, I can't even tell you how many times I accidentally broke Dave's back when I was young and dumb and on a lot of... I am here! So don't do drugs if you have a strength quirk and you're trying to do the do. Because you will lose control and you'll break their back, and, I mean, if it was anyone but Dave, his fingers also would have been literally chopped off, like...
Stop being you.
But I'm not the man to give you that limit talk. I'm not. I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses, limits are weakness. Which isn't necessarily a weakness, I don't say. I say like that's just more of a...
Date someone with bendy fingers. It's a great experience. Trust me, those fingers can do things that nobody knows.
If you ever need someone to talk to about any of these subjects, and it's awkward going to your parents because you were raised, come to me. I got you.
Either don't have sex, or have sex, let your partner know, let the people in the dorms around you maybe know, so that way in case something happens they can have water buckets ready, or something, or maybe recovery girl's number, like, on down in case something does happen. Like, trust me, you don't want to have to run to her with your naked ass flapping in the wind and the person in your arms as they're bleeding out.
What if you already had to do that? Just a question.
What was that?
What if you already had to do that?
Then learn from your damn mistakes, Asui! So Perez is talking to you about quirk kinks is what I think he likes to call them. And I've noticed that it's been going kind of around in the school. So like, if you do like to shock your partner, or get shocked, or if you like heat or ice, like none of you can control it well enough, please don't.
You'll be in my class in 2 years. We got this.
I guess the point of all this is be smart, responsible, don't do drugs, don't drink and do drugs and then have sex, know what you're doing. I mean, you don't have to know what you're doing. Just be responsible.
Having sex or having a quirk is hard, and you need to be harder. I mean, you need to watch your limits, and you need to make sure that you know that you're not capable of limits, and to be aware of other people, and have all of your surroundings checked and in balance. That way, once you get freaky, you can just let loose, because who needs percentages holding you down while you can't even do it right now? You wouldn't even be able to go out and have a tiddly duck. That's all I got for you today. I'm sorry that you had to endure that. I'm also sorry to be here. And like, also in her tongue, like this is just, it's become a nightmare. Dark Shadow got so big yesterday that we literally had to take all of the lights and the flashlights that we could to get him to calm down. Like, it was a nightmare. Was he big and throbbing? Actually, yeah, he was. Thanks for asking. Present Mike, I said you could be here to help if you wouldn't open your mouth. I'm sorry, I just like to hear what you have to say. Okay, does anybody have any questions? I have a question. Oh. What are your thoughts on limitless abilities while having sex? I hate it, and you know that. You using your quirk limitlessly when we're having sex? Oh! I use my quirk because some people don't shut up. Oh, take me harder. Oh my god, damn it. What? We need to have a talk. So, sorry, we're gonna skip questions on here, and I'm gonna go have a talk with my coworker, Present Mike. Oh, coworker now. Ugh, taking me harder.
Oh my god, I'm gonna stay a virgin forever.
Thank you for coming to our Quirk Talk! You okay? Oh god, I touched it.
Don't
Hey, you can unlock people's souls there. Okay, you're not the key bearer. You're not anymore.
You're not the key bearer either.
It's Aoyama. Aoyama.
Aoyama.
Aoyama.
Thanks for watching! If you liked this video,
For some reason,
I didn't.
Okay, no one liked it. It was awkward as hell, but we had to get it done. These kids are horny.
I mean-
Honestly, why do we even have to?
I mean, they're gonna do it anyways.
But at least they
At
have
least,
the dangers
look,
in
do you
mind.
imagine how easy our life would have been if someone would have given us this talk?
Well, yeah.
They
and-
did give us this talk. You skipped that
My
day.
back kind of still hurts from
I know, sometimes when
Well-
it gets so cold, like the metal piece in my back, I'm like, oh boy.
To think about it, though, I mean, we were like all just imitating what we saw, which was, you know, fiction programs, and
Hard.
so we didn't know the real dangers.
Twilight fanfics.
Okay.
Dirty, dirty fanfics.
My
Dirty.
point is, we have to let them know that, you know, what they see on TV is inaccurate.
Like?
Comment.
And subscribe.
For more original content.
Thank you, Bobby.
Good.
Hey, we need to have a talk. Hey, we need to have a talk. What you doing later tonight?
You're married.